Hi, my name's Walsh-Waring, and this is my Meet the Artist video. I'm never quite sure what to say in these things, which is I'm quite sure what most artists feel like. Little bit about me. I live in Frome in Somerset, and I paint from what was once a bedroom in my house and has been my studio for the last 12 years. It's not as big as I would like it, it's not as bright as I would like it, and as you can see from what's around me, it's pretty crowded. A lot of storage space on the walls. Why do I paint? I just paint because I want to. I've always wanted to. I have painted and drawn in some form or another all my life. I am not one of these artists who has a message to send, or I'm not trying to highlight anything. It's just all my life I've had these sort of visions in my head. I just get ideas and I want to paint them, and I want to try and paint them as beautifully and to the best of my ability as I can. I did originally train at art school, and I remember going back even further when I was at school, my favourite lesson was art. It was the only lesson I ever felt happy in and I ever felt confident in. I was not the greatest student at school, except for in the art class. I love all forms of art, and one of the great things I enjoyed about art school was the fact that you could try many different forms. I think as we get older, we find a way of expressing ourselves which suits us personally best. For me, in the main, that's oil painting. I love the way it flows. I love the vibrancy of the colour. I love the fact that you can make a mark and you can change it really easily. That's not to say that it's easy to paint. It's just that the way that oil paint works well with the way I think. I love the fact that I can put a sort of background of colour on, and I can draw a line through it with a brush with another colour, and a whole idea comes to me. And I love the flow and the beauty and the silkiness of it. How do I get my ideas? This is a question people are always asking me, and I'll be very honest with you, I always find it incredibly hard to answer, because for me it's a very personal thing. I may be lying in bed at night thinking of something, and an idea comes to me. That's very often a lot of my inspirations. I may be watching a television programme and something comes to me. I may be walking and something comes to me. I use photography a lot. I find this digital age with phone cameras and digital film brilliant, because you can take hundreds of photographs and go back through them and look at them without it actually costing you vast fortunes in developing. And I'll have an idea for something, and I know that that will resonate with a certain place or something I've done, and I'll often set up a mood board with I'll print out lots of photographs of different places, and I'll combine them to get that feeling that I want. And I do find it incredibly hard to describe what that feeling is, except the fact that it is a feeling. And I suppose that's what I'm about. I am about painting feelings. I don't think I'm a particularly unique or special person, and I think that there are a lot of people out there who probably think in a slightly left field way as I do, or right field way, I don't know, slightly out of the ordinary, put it that way, and I love it when I'm exhibiting and somebody comes in and they look at one of my paintings and they go, oh yeah, I get that, I really get that. And I've made some wonderful sales to people who've really understood what my work's about, who've really understood that I'm almost describing the feeling behind a feeling. But then, do you know, if somebody comes in and just likes a piece of my work and it means something entirely different to them, I don't mind. I really don't mind. As long as they look at something I've done and they get pleasure from it enough that they want to buy it and put it on their wall, then that's a massive compliment that they want to have a little piece of me on their wall. That's amazing, amazing. Why do I continue to paint? Because I think it would pretty much be impossible not to. I have become so immersed in the whole idea, the whole practice, that to be without painting, to be without drawing or mark making of some sort, I would probably be pretty bereft. This year in particular, that's been brought home to me.